Hey, what is up ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy Johnny, and in today's Pokemon Let's Go video, I'm going to teach you how to get the perfect stat starter Pokemon in a really easy way, such as Charmander, Squirtle, or Bulbasaur. Alright, so the first thing that I want to mention right off the bat of this video, yes, the starter Pokemon can indeed be caught in the wild, believe it or not. They actually can be caught in the wild. The first one you can get the Viridian Forest. You can actually get Bulbasaur here, so I recommend you use some lure items when you do get him in the game so he can appear, or just explore around and he'll eventually appear. The second way to get Charmander, you can get him in the Mount Moon, I believe. He randomly appears in Mount Moon somewhere. That's where I caught him. You can capture Charmander there. Alright, so the next thing that you may be able to get Squirtle is in Seafoam Islands. I actually captured one here as well. So if you go to Seafoam Islands, you'll be seeing a lot of Squirtles. And obviously that will be later on in the game. But the first thing that I'm going to teach you about how to get the perfect IV stat Pokemons. And this is the easier way to get your starters from the get-go, from the beginning. We're basically going to head off to Cerulean City. So when you head off to Cerulean City, you're going to want to go into the Cerulean City once, and you can actually get it here, so believe it or not. Alright, so we're already in Cerulean City, and you're going to want to go into this house right here. And the lady will actually talk to you, and she will, well, it's not this house. I actually went to the wrong one. Sorry about that. I believe it's one of these houses. It's either, I think it's this one. I think it's this one, yeah. She'll basically tell you that she cannot take care of Bulbasaur, and you'll get a cutscene here, and she'll give you Bulbasaur, and you can add it to your party. She gives you Bulbasaur right straight off the bat. It's really easy, and it's actually a perfect IV stat Bulbasaur, believe it or not. And I'll show you guys the IVs after I show you how to get Charmander. Alright, so Charmander is actually quite simple. After you get out of Cerulean City, you go by the bridge, and the Golden Bridge on Route 24. This guy will talk to you, and he'll say that he doesn't want Charmander because he's not a good trainer. I'll show you guys a picture. Charmander will be standing next to him. The only thing in order to get Charmander is that you're going to need to register at least 50 Pokemon in your Pokedex. You're going to have to capture Pokemon. So what I'm not sure about this is basically, I think that you have to capture at least 60 Pokemon. You don't really have to register different Pokemon. But for some reason, when I was trying to get him, I had to obtain at least 50 in my Pokedex, captured different types of Pokemon. And I came back to him and he gave it to me. Many have reported that once they had like 60 Pokemons in their Pokebox, he'll just give it to you automatically. Because I tried capturing 51 different Pokemon and that didn't work. And then I came back and I registered 50 Pokemon from the Pokedex, and I already had like 70 Pokemon at the time that I captured in total. So I would say try to capture 60 Pokemon at least, and he might give it to you. And if that doesn't work, you have to register 50 different Pokemons in your Pokedex that you capture. Alright, so the final one in order to get is similar to these. This one will be in Vermilion City, so you're gonna want to go ahead and fly over to Vermilion City, or if you're not far in the game that you can't fly into Vermilion City, then just go ahead and go to Vermilion City walking. After you go from the other cities, you have to go through other cities first before you go to Vermilion City. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and go into Vermilion City, and in order to get the Squirtle, Officer Jenny is gonna show some cutscenes over there when you were in Cerulean City that the Squirtle was up to no good or something like that. And basically, you're gonna wanna talk to her, and you're gonna have to have, like, I believe it's like 60 Pokemon registered in your Pokedex, and it will be a perfect stat. So after you have 60 Pokemon registered, or more Pokemon, or around 70 caught already, she should give it to you. I only had like 70 Pokemon registered, I think, or 70 Pokemon captured, and she gave me the Squirtle. I'll show you guys what stats these Pokemon actually have. So this Charizard, I caught it in the wild, so you won't see amazing stats on it. I'm gonna go ahead and go into our Pokemon party box, and I am going to show you the stats that these Pokemon have. So if you got the judge stats already in the game, you should be able to see if it has like one of the best stats in the game. Alright, so let's go ahead and search for the Pokemon that that I got. I think it was no this War Turtle. Yeah, I captured this in the wild. Here's my Charmander that they gave me. Alright, so you can check the summary and you guys will see that it has a bad nature, of course, but it has amazing stats. So that's one of the Charmanders that I got from the guy on the other route. And this guy as well. This is a Squirtle and it has amazing stats. It has perfect stats, believe it or not. I believe they're IV6 if or anything, because they do look like they have perfect stats. They tell me it has amazing stats. And Venusaur as well. This one I already have it evolved, obviously, and it's going to have perfect stats. So you can see it has amazing stats. The reason I recommend to doing this rather than though capturing in the wild is because you're gonna have better stats with these Pokemons that they give you in the game. So the Pokemon in the game will actually have really good stats. Anyways, I will be showing you guys a picture how it appears basically when you haven't got it. Anyways guys, thanks for watching. I hope you have a nice day and make sure to subscribe to the channel for more Pokemon Let's Go tips.